Hey everyone! In this video you'll learn some useful vocabulary and expressions that are commonly used in everyday conversations. Let's go!
Hi. My name is Dr. Grace Morgan. I'm a doctor, and today I'm going to show you my daily routine. I'm 47 years old, and I work at a hospital. I help people feel better. Let me tell you about my day. I wake up at 6 a.m. I get out of bed and start my day. I drink a glass of water and have breakfast. I like to eat something healthy, like porridge with fruit. Then, I put on my white coat, grab my stethoscope, and get ready to go to the hospital. I arrive at the hospital at 7 a.m. I say good morning to my colleagues. I check my schedule for the day. I have a busy day ahead with many patients. First, I go to my office and check my emails and notes from the previous day. I also check my patients' information to know what problems they have. My first patient today is Mr. Johnson. He has the flu. He tells me he feels tired, has a sore throat, and a fever. I take his temperature, and it's high. I listen to his chest and check his throat. I explain that it's important to rest, drink fluids, and take medicine for the fever and pain. I write a prescription for him with medicine to help him feel better. I also tell him to stay home and avoid contact with others to prevent spreading the flu. My next patient is Mrs. Davis. She has back pain. She tells me that her back hurts when she sits for a long time at work. I examine her back and suggest some simple exercises to help her feel better. I also give her a prescription for pain relief and tell her to take breaks during the day and not sit for too long. I explain the importance of posture and stretching. Now, I see a young woman named Laura. She is 7 months pregnant. She has some swelling in her legs and feels very tired. I check her blood pressure, and everything looks good. I explain that swelling is normal in pregnancy, but it's important to rest and drink plenty of water. I also recommend some light exercise, like walking, to help with circulation. I tell her to come back in 2 weeks for a checkup. My next patient is Mr. Thompson. He has some symptoms of a urinary infection. I ask him questions about his symptoms and recommend that he get a blood and urine test to make sure. I explain the importance of these tests to check for infections or other problems. I write a prescription for him to take some medicine while we wait for the test results. At 11 a.m., I'm called to an emergency. A patient has come to the hospital with severe chest pain. I quickly go to the emergency room and help the team. We check the patient's heart and make sure everything is okay. The patient is worried, but I reassure him that he is going to be fine. After some tests, we find out that it's not a heart attack, but just some stress. I give the patient advice on relaxation and stress management, and we send him home with a plan for follow-up. At 12:30 p.m., I take a lunch break. I sit with my colleagues in the cafe. We talk about our patients and share stories. It's important to take breaks during the day to stay healthy too. I usually eat something light, like a salad or soup. In the afternoon, I have more patients. One of them has a cold and is coughing a lot. I tell him to rest and drink warm fluids. I also give him medicine for his cough. Another patient has a headache, so I check their blood pressure and suggest they drink more water and sleep better at night. At 3 p.m., I see a patient with knee pain. After examining him, I realize that the pain is more serious than I thought. I tell him that he needs to see an orthopedic specialist for further treatment. I give him a referral and explain that the specialist will help him with more specific treatments like physiotherapy or even surgery if necessary. Being a doctor means having different work schedules. I usually work in shifts. My normal day shift is from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., but sometimes I work the afternoon shift from 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. There are also on-call shifts, where I have to be ready in case of emergencies, like during the night. These shifts can be very long, sometimes 12 hours or more. We are always ready to help patients, no matter the time. At 5 p.m., I finish my last consultation. I feel happy because I helped many people today. I go back to my office to organize my notes and check my schedule for tomorrow. I write prescriptions for my patients and make sure I don't forget anything. I say goodbye to my colleagues and leave the hospital at 6 p.m. Doctors also need to rest. After a busy month of working many shifts, I take my holiday. I usually take 2 weeks off every year. During my holiday, I like to travel, relax, and spend time with my family. It's very important for me to rest, so I can be at my best when I am helping my patients. My day is over. It was a busy day, but I love being a doctor. I help people feel better, and that makes me happy. I hope you enjoyed my day, and maybe you learned something new. See you next time. Useful vocabulary. General vocabulary about daily routine. Wake up. Get dressed. Put on a white coat. Breakfast. Commute. Clinic surgery. Patients. Medical records. Health-related vocabulary. Symptoms. Flu. Fever, temperature. Cough. Sore throat. Back pain. Muscle strain. Pregnancy. Fatigue. Urinary tract infection UTI. Blood test. Referral to a specialist. Emergency. Medical treatments and procedures vocabulary. Examination. Diagnosis. Prescription. Medication. Painkillers. Rest. Hydration. Prenatal care. Ultrasound. Blood pressure check. Lab tests. Health advice. Emergency-related vocabulary. Accident. Injury. First aid. Stitches. Bandage. Cast plaster. Emergency room, ER. Common phrases in a medical consultation. What brings you in today? How long have you been feeling this way? Do you have any other symptoms? Let me take your temperature. Does it hurt when I press here? You'll need to take this medication twice a day. Make sure to drink plenty of fluids. I'll refer you to a specialist. We'll run some tests to confirm the diagnosis. Come back if the symptoms persist.
Like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more. And see you in the next video.